Atlanta Braves. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. So 2 down. Now in for the Braves, Lee. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He's safe with the play. And it's 1-0. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
There's one, and that's 2. They get a run on. Nobody out, runner first.
Number 7.
Lee, in his 7th season, a career batting average over .325, and he's a former National League MVP. And here it comes. Yeah! Swing and a high fly ball left field. Chourio should have this one. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Lifted in the air down the left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Then there's 1 down. Oh, look at the stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Base is empty. 1 away. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Lee digs in now. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on 1 swing. And that is out of play. That one is absolutely belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. As a run scores.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want. But his bit of strategy here, they issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. 2 outs, bases full. Here comes Austin Riley. They take the force out, inning over, and it could have been worse. Lee added 1 more to that hitting streak.
I really like how he looked in this.
So a runner at second, 2 down. Lee will hit next. Knocked in both of their runs in the game yesterday. Fly ball down the line. Chourio makes the play, and that is that. Brent Doyle. 1 out, base is empty. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Doyle sizing this one up. Hauls it in, 2 away. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Left field. Chourio on his way over. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Base is empty with 2 away. Lee had a game to forget in the loss.
No, Luke, not too much to
2 on, 1 out.
Take your base.
So 2 down. Here's a big power threat. Lee. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Center field. Doyle under it. Nabs it. And that's the inning. No outs. Runner over at third. A little bit high. 1-0.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Line drive, base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 4-4.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good. Moves first. Lee back in on a dive. First offering. Runner goes. That one down the line. Tosses across to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. What a stop. Gathers and throws. Runs, scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher cut.
1 out, base is empty. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Going back, grabs it right up against the wall. So a man at first. And now the right fielder, Lee. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing a high fly ball, deep left field. Going back. And he goes airborne to make the catch.
Wow, that was clutch. Huge situation and an incredibly tough play. I thought it was going to drop for sure, but he makes what might be the play of the game. That was absolutely amazing.
Lee with an okay game in the loss, singled and knocked in a run. One down. Next for the Brewers. 2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Lee. 3 for 11 in the series coming in. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the finale of this 4-game set. And a foul ball. The next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, he gets hit hard by a power guy like.
Oh, now a great stop. And they get the out.
Make it in.
2 outs. Bases are full. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. All loaded up here in the last half of the third. That one missed.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Doyle makes the catch, and that'll do it. Runners are at the corners, one away. On the ground, could be two. Quickly to second for one. Over to first, safe. Here is Matt. So one out, nobody on. Lee next up for the Braves. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Man at first. Matt Olson up to the plate. Next up for the Braves, Miller, 35 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. And first offering is fouled off. They're down to their final strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That misses, and that's ball one.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And it's even up. Miller is just 1 strike away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 outs. That's down and in. Stays alive. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here comes a 3-2. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up, and right there we see the result.
Olson.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. At the belt and fires. Runner takes off. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers have won 4 in a row. Lee with an unremarkable performance. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Lee. Let's see what the former World Series MVP can do with this at-bat, Chris. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Now 1-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Foul ball there. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in game one of this three-game set. In the air, left field. Koo sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in there as he tests the arm in left. One away on the flyout.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off.
Lee goes 5 feet 11 inches, 210 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Breaking ball misses down and away. Fought off foul. And a pitch. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, and there's one down. Kevin Campos. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a three-run game in the blink of an eye. First pitch, not close.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that's outside. And now 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing, a high fly ball, well struck left field. Koo raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Runner around third. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Trying to take the lead.
Lee with a forgettable showing in this one.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't because.
One down. Now it's the power speed combo. Lee. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. He makes the grab, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 2-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Bellinger makes the grab. 1 away. Base is empty. 1 away. No outs. Runner on second. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. That's ripped. Base hit. And he boots it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Still manages a throw. Gets back to first, no problem. And a run comes in to score.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So digging in, Elly De La Cruz. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed. He goes down looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Runner on the move in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Here's the pitch to Olson. The other way. He's got it. And there's two away.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
So runner at second, two down. So here's Riley now. Lee at second with two down. Runner takes off. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. A run on two hits, and they leave one. 5 innings. One gone, runner at first. Lee next up for the Braves.
Number 7.
He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that one hammered. Going back, Bellinger. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
2 outs, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Lee, the next to hit. On the outside corner, that's strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Dyer leads off first with 1 away.
Ball.
In the dirt. And the next pitch is way outside. Yeah, there's ball 4. Now the Braves have the tying run in scoring position. Big at bat coming up with Elly De La Cruz stepping in. Struck him out looking. Braves down to their final out. Matt Olson stepping to the plate in a big spot now. One strike away. There goes the runner. Lee with a nice showing despite the loss. Singled and drew a walk in this one. One down. Lee next up for the Braves.
Number 7.
On a line out towards center. They got it for out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself.
2 outs, base is empty. And first offering is fouled off. Lee getting the start in right. Batting in the cleanup spot. And he's a former National League MVP. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
2 outs. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fast ball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a base hit. And that extends the inning. And the batter now, Matt Olson. Throw to first, and he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. No runs. Man at first, 1 away. Ball pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's back. Get out of town. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
And first offering is fouled off. Now one missed.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And now it's even up.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So they go quietly. And up to the plate comes Lee. Played brilliantly despite the loss.
Well, Boog, they may want to change.
Here's a big power threat.
The
Lee.
right fielder, number 7.
Lee
Ball, that's
went
off the
deep in his
plate.
most recent game.
This is one of those situations the
1-1.
infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Next
Ball
offering
two.
upstairs.
He really committed to that
2-0.
fastball
One strike.
up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Ellie looking to steal. Got him swinging. And that's a stolen base, not even close. 1 out. Runner. Bottom 4, digging in. Lee. Baco back to work. Fought off foul.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Ball.
And there's a ball.
1-1.
That's
Ball, that's
outside.
outside.
And it's 2-1.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The pitch. And a foul ball. Lee launched a homer in his most recent game.
One ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Swinging a drive, deep right field. Kerstad going back on this one. And it's off the top of the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Well, it certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nice.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And the runner holds. Out of bounds right side. In plenty of time to first. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score. Base is empty, 1 away. And now here is Lee.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Well struck right field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Lee with an unremarkable performance in the loss.
He's going to be a
So a runner at second, 2 down. Lee now at the plate. Let's see what the former World Series MVP can do with this at bat, Chris. Swing and a miss.
good pitch right there.
0-1's the
Anytime you
count.
can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Outside low. Ball 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And that is the third out of the inning. Runners at first and second with one gone. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. His second home run of the series, and the Braves have the lead now. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Start of the fourth, and the batter now. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And that just misses. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. So up next, Lee. He's already homered here in this one. Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 7-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Bill. We knew it wasn't coming back. There he got a splitter that he was able to handle. Allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper. And when it was time.
First and second, no outs. Lee will hit next. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 10-2. Singy, that's number 399 for his career.
One more to go to reach 400. It's kind of unfathomable, and I'm sure he knows it. He put together quite the career to get to this point. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, and so...
Lee digs in now, and a major milestone is right around the corner. One home run short of 400 for his career. Swung on, belted. Kelmer, long run. That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming around third is Alvarez. He's safe, and they clear the bases. Here is Matt Olson. Runner takes off for third. To the right side. On to first. One gone to the bottom of the eighth. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they extend their lead. Lee was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Smashed 3 homers at the plate.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time.
We head to the bottom of the second, and now Lee.
There's something pretty special about a player hitting 400 career home runs. He's one shy of that mark right here, so this could be an historic at bat.
Swing at a ground ball. On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Lee would reach 400 career homers with one more long ball. Just
No, that
missed.
That's the ball.
Well, let me say when he hits number 400, that's really special. Not even 70 players in MLB history have done it.
Yeehaw!
Al Kaline didn't. Neither did
One
Joe
ball, one
DiMaggio, Larry Walker, Jim Rice, Orlando Cepeda, or Tony Perez. And all of those guys are Hall of Fame sluggers.
Next offering is in for a strike. Into center. That's a hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well.
Eflin a move to first.
No, he's in there.
First offering, runner goes. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Well, going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Tries to get back and save. One gone runner at first. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit. Kicks and fires. Runner takes off in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Lee, the runner at second with one away. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. On the ground to third. Throws to first. 2 out. And he dives in ahead of the tag. So a runner at third, 2 outs. And now Austin Riley. Lifted in the air out to left. Valley drifts towards it. That is the inning. And up next for the Giants. 1 out, base is empty. Out to center. Matos settles under it. Hauls it in, 2 away. Man at first. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Lee. And a major milestone is right around the corner. 1 home run short of 400 for his career. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming around third is Alvarez. He'll score easily. And they put the tag on him for the out. Lee did a good job in the win.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game.
Lee now at the plate.
The right
Thinking you
fielder,
can't ask for
number
anything
7.
more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Late with the swing there.
He normally does damage on that
1-1.
pitch in that location. Just to swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Next one is off the plate. 2-1.
2-1.
Alvarez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 2-2. And delivers
Count is full.
outside. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down. Here is Matt Olson. Left-hand hitter waits. Runner takes off. Harper toss to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double and that'll do it. So the go-ahead run. One out, base is empty. Off the mark there, and that's ball one. Lee with some impressive production lately. And a swing and a miss there.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
That one ripped right center field, ranging back, and it hits the fence. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still.
He's trying for third. Called strike 3. Throw to third. Out! And that. Man at first, one away. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming around third is Alvarez. He'll score. It's 5-2.
Didn't take long to get a result with that at bat. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to.
Runner takes off in the dirt.
2 strikes.
They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Lee next up for the Braves. And a major milestone is right around the corner. 1 home run short of 400 for his career. Popped up Gorman. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. No runs, no hits. 2 outs. Runner at first. Lee played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win. A 3-hit performance. Here's the veteran outfielder, Luis Mont. 2 outs, nobody on. And now the right fielder, Lee. And a major milestone is right around the corner. 1 home run short of 400 for his career. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Matos under it. Brings it in, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nobody out, runner at first. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Alvarez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And it is 2-1. Just off the outside edge.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
And ball 4 to aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Matt Olson will hit next. And that'll load the bases.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So bases all loaded up. Ellie De La Cruz next up for the Braves. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. Got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him. And
got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And next for Atlanta, Jordan Adams. Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Out to escape. One out, base is empty.
Number 7.
Lee would reach 400 career homers with one more long ball. One down, base is empty. And that's a little bit high. And the count even 1-1.
Well, let me say when he hits number 400, that's really special. Not even 70 players in MLB history have done it. Al Kaline didn't. Neither did Joe DiMaggio, Larry Walker, Jim Rice, Orlando Cepeda, or Tony Perez. And all of those guys are Hall of
2 on, 1 out. Lee digs in now.
There's something pretty special about a player hitting 400 career home runs. He's one shy of that mark right here, so this could be an historic at bat.
Out to short. In plenty of time to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Back in Truist Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Lee. Miller back to work. Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And the Braves walk it off in extra innings.
It seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
Lee had a sensational day. The 5. Here's Corey Seager. Lee next up for the Braves. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
That one not close. And the count is 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And that one is lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting fourth.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That one pulled foul. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Squeezes it, and that ends the inning. So it's no run. Back at Truist Park.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Thorpe back to work. Right side. In plenty of time to first. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
In the air, out towards left center. Brings it in. And there's two down. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Lee. Buto back to work. Outside. Ball one. That one missed.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
There's the strike at the knees. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And there's one down. And now a very big at bat. Lee had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss. So two down. Lee next up for the Braves. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Jonathan India at the 1 out. Runners at first and second. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Fought off foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. There's one.
Nice diving stop right there. Gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
Here's Matt Olson. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Hard hit left side. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue. Oh, he throws it away. Here is Matt Olson. No outs, runner at first. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Lee. 0 for 3 in this one. Swinging a foul out of play.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. That one misses, and the count is 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And now the count is even. Upstairs.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. Look at him working hard out there.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And the tying run is on base.
Looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And that'll load the bases. So bases all loaded up. Elly De La Cruz next up for the Braves. So the tying run at second. Right through there, got him. That is a huge out. Wow. And the batter now, Austin Riley. The pitch. That one out to right. Tucker drops into the glove. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-1.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Ripped to third. They take the force out. That ends the inning. And crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the 9th. This one in the air. Lindor. 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him.
Second inning set to go. And now Lee digs in now. Hitless in the series. He's 0 for 9. And that is out of play. Winston, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Strike 2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Now he breaks his bat. Shaw makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting 6.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Laced into left. That's a base hit. Here comes the throw. Safe. He beats it.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll.
Amaya. There's 1. And that's 2. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. And that one is inside ball 1. hit in the air left field. Reynolds trying to get there. And that is the third out of the inning. Back at Truist Park. Here. 2 outs. Runner on first. Lee getting ready to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And a pitch.
Ball.
Just missed. And that's in for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
That misses. Full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That's whipped. Base hit. Corner around second. Heads for third. Coming home. He'll score easily, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base pass. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
Runner takes off in the dirt, blocked. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And the batter now, Matt Olson. Here's the pitch to Olson. Runner takes off for third. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. 2 outs, runner at first. Lee, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And a foul ball. And delivers outside. Dyer off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. And that chance handled to second. Pulls him off the bag.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Fairchild in position. Makes the catch. And that is that. Floyd with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done.
Two on, 1 out. Lee, the next to hit. Right now with more RBIs than anyone in the National League. And he shatters his bat on the ground to short. To second now, but he's safe. A run comes in the play.
Well, that's a frustrating way to fall behind in this one as the infield single drives in the run. And sometimes all you have to do is put the ball in play and you give your teammate a chance to hurry home.
Here's Matt Olson. Up the middle. Base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Oh, that's 2-strike hidden right there. He did well.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Now, Elly De La Cruz. Up the middle. Tosses to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. All set for the start of the inning. Man at first, 1 away. And that one hammered back there. And it's gone. Home run. And this place is rocking. It's 5-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
One out, base is empty. That one fouled off. Ring. In his second season, 26 years old, he's actually a former Rule 5 draft pick. And that's off the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Headed towards the corner. Get up out of here. And a foul ball. And a 1-2. And that skips into dirt. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And there's the ball. Ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting.
1 out. Runner at second. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1. So they're all loaded up. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 11-4.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at-bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
Was a big contributor for them in the win. Collected 3 hits, including. So in now for the Angels. First and second, 1 out. Lee digs in now. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Dyer headed for the plate. He will score. The Braves take the lead. Headed for the plate. In to score from first. It's 2-zip.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here is Matt Olson.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
Swing and a ball popped up. Woodard pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Glass now, ready and deals. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls! Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Batting.
2 out, space is empty. Just off the inside edge. Fouled off left side. Next pitch is outside. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Bases loaded, 1 away. Foul ball there.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Yeah, that's a little bit high.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop.
Now this one's well hit. Way back there. On its way and out of here. Grand slam. He made him pay for that one. It's 7-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the Nerd Herd at StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit him much farther than that, Boog. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
So 1 out, nobody on. 3. So first and second with 2 outs. Now in for the Braves, Lee. He's already homered here in this one. This one lifted in the air, left field. Lewis makes the grab, and that is that. Lee will hit next. He's already homered in this game. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. That one is gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 10-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Lee had a sensational showing in the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
But Boog can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Lee blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He sends one out the opposite way. That's his 5th homer of the series, and they add on. It's 2-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So they're all loaded up. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Edouard Julien. Cut on and lifted in the air. Squeezes it. Runners tagging from second and third. Here comes the throw. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
One out and a runner at second. Fastball for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
On the ground right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
And we're back. Mazzucato back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Lee launched a pair of homers in his last game. The pitch. That missed by a lot. Ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and 1 out now. Here's a big power threat. Lee, he had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Matt Olson up to the plate.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball one.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
That one missed.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And that one is inside. And that'll load the bases.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So bases loaded with one away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. One run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's now 9-4.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And the batter now, Lee. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
In the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Nice job behind the plate there.
Ball 3.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ball lifted left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. 1 out, runner at second. And next for Atlanta, Lee. He's already homered in this game. That one's
Ball
upstairs, ball 1.
He really committed to that
1-0.
fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Coming around third is Alvarez. He will score in safely with a double, his 2nd of the day. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it drops in. Cut off, throw to third. He's in there.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and the lead continues to grow. Lee really stood out in this win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
Well, they may want to change how they